Ahoy, ahoy, everyone. Welcome to another episode of The O Show. I'm O, and I'm here for your Omusement. Okay, so we are in the month of October. It's kind of still early in the month. Today is October 7th, and I'm just giving you a heads up that I am going to try to pack a lot of horror movie reviews this whole month. A whole bunch of movies like behind me that I love to watch every year for Halloween. So this video is kicking off a orphathon of scurry videos. So you have been warned. There may be one back to back a day or every day, but it is happening. And we are kicking off this orphathon with a movie I watched yesterday. This mess right here. Did I spell it right? Okay, good, because that's the only thing that's good about this review. Look, y'all. So yesterday, October 6th, Paramount Plus released this new Pet Sematary movie, Pet Sematary Bloodline. And all I knew of this movie that it was going to be a prequel, but I thought it was going to be a prequel to like the 80s movies based off the Stephen King book. No. I found out after I watched this movie, it's the sequel to the reboot that was done in, I believe it was like 2019, 2020. I think it was 19. I thought this was going to be like based off of like the origin of the Pet Sematary. Like, when was it built? When was the first human put into it? Was it by accident or was it meant to be? No, it's kind of like a story of the Jud character from the original movie. The dude who was all like, dead is better. Because the dead is better. It's better. No. Yeah, it's supposed to be like when he was younger and it tells that story, but yeah, we didn't need this movie. Like, I could have been doing something else with my life last night. Alright, so let me tell you what this movie's about. So, you're in the town of Ludlow, and Jud and his girlfriend Norma, they're going to join the Peace Corps somewhere, and so they're leaving town. So we learned that, like, okay, so the movie opens, first of all, with David Duchovny. I don't remember his character's name, but David Duchovny is burying his son Timmy. Timmy went off to war and I guess died, and they sent his body back in a box, honey. Okay? So, David Duchovny's like, fuck you, I'm gonna put my son in the Pet Sematary. Even though I know what's gonna happen, I'm gonna do it anyway. Y'all, so look, hold on. This movie got me drinking early in the morning. Okay, so look. So, Timmy gets buried. And maybe the grave is shallow because David Duchovny didn't even walk away and the body already came back to life. Now, normally, don't bodies come back like the next morning? Or, well, again, was it because he didn't do a good job burying his body deep? But then his hand comes up and grabs the family dog, right? I think his name is like Hendrix or something. But then the movie cuts away. But then later, we find that the dog is now zombified, right? But the dog didn't get... Did the dog get buried? So did Tim pull him underground, and then technically now the earthworms got him, and now he became a living dog? It's so stupid. Like, they didn't explain the dog being turned right in this movie. That's why I already knew the movie was going to be stupid because of that. So anyway, now the dog and Timmy are the living dead. Okay. All right. So anyway, like I said, Jud is leaving, and on their way out of town, a big old crow hits their car. So they get out to investigate, and there's the dog, who is now a zombie. The girlfriend gets bit by the dog, and Jud brings the dog back to Tim's house. And Tim's standing there all weird and crazy and just like, ooh, your dog. So now Norma goes to the hospital because she got rabies. All right, so Judd comes back home and tells his parents, like, well, I'm still stuck in this deadbeat town because my girlfriend got bit. And then it just, after that, it just stupidness happens. Like, okay, so Judd, Timmy, and Manny, which I don't even think we needed this Manny character. Like, he was just hateration through this whole damn movie, right? Like, he was hating on everybody and hating on life and hating on his sister because everyone was leaving him and he's going to be stuck in this town. Well, you can go too, motherfucker. So, I don't understand this character. He's just... So anyway, these three were all like best friends. And so Manny has this sister, Donna. I like Donna. Donna was a good character. But then Donna dies because of Timmy. And then Donna kills... Well, no, she didn't. She, like, went to the hospital and chased Norma around the hospital. Which, I hate... What is with movies and hospitals where when the bad guy is chasing the innocent person, there's no staff, there's no one else in this hospital down these aisles until there needs to be. Like, there's no security, there's no nurses at the nurses station, there's no patients, there's no visitors. It's just... There's always a section of the hospital that's just empty where no one sees anything. There's no crimes being committed because if I don't see it, it didn't happen. All right. So anyway, Donna gets well, no, not her name. Norma. Norma gets captured, and I don't know. This thing I know, she's buried somewhere. Did they even show her get buried in the ground? I must have been talking to my dog at the time because talking to the dog was more interesting in this movie. So all I know is she's being chased in the hospital, and the next thing I know, she was tied up on the ground and started like getting covered with mud and water. And I didn't have the energy to rewind because I don't know. So I guess like the showdown is at someone's house, probably David Duchovny's. And I guess to kill these dead people, like you have to kill them through their eyes. Did they explain that? Like someone was like, the only way to kill them is through the eyes. But why? Did they explain what the eyes have to do anything? I don't know. I was probably looking at the floor because my floor was more interesting than this movie. So now they're all like underground, climbing through these tunnels, and Timmy's doing his scary person magic trick where he's here 1 minute, but then all of a sudden he's at another place behind another character, as horror movie do. And so stupid. Okay, here's my thing. They get out of this tunnel system underground, and Timmy like takes Manny and drags him to like this homemade like bomb thing, like a what's that thing called? Like a not a grenade. What the hell is that thing called? Like a landmine, right? And then Timmy's like, oh no, not Timmy, Manny. God damn it. So Manny's like, ooh, I can't move, I'm gonna blow up. And then Jud's like, okay, well, if I don't come back, shoot this flare up in the air and someone will come and save you. Okay, is that how that works? All right. Jud and Timmy are now fighting in the swamp, and Manny shoots Timmy with the flare, and now Timmy is now drowned in it. I guess the flare went to his eye. Oh, how convenient. So now he's dead, and then Jud is then reunited with Donna because somehow, not Donna, dang it, Norma, because Norma got out of this hole that she was in. Again, don't know how she got there. I don't know. But they don't even show, like, they show her, like, supposedly freeing herself, but then they cut away because this movie is nothing but cutaways. So they cut to another scene, and then she's just miraculously there running towards Jud, and then they get reunited, and then we cut to the next scene, which is like the next day. What happened to Manny being on this landmine? Did the landmine become inactive because Timmy is dead now and all evil, like, went away? No, it's like a landmine. So how did he get free? They never showed him free himself from this landmine. Oh my god, you guys, this movie. Hold on. I need a. No, hold on. Oh, so look, y'all. Oh, hey, Vivi, what you doing? Huh? You saw the movie too? Huh? You didn't like it? Okay, so look. What was I about to say? Okay. I don't know all these people in this movie. Like, I have no idea who these actors are. But I was looking at Jud's father, and I was like, oh, this guy looks familiar, right? And then it wasn't until after when the credits were rolling, because I would rather watch the credits than the movie. Um, I saw the name Henry Thomas. I was like, Henry Thomas, isn't that the kid from E.T.? And it is. Like, look, y'all, like the father is the kid from E.T. Oh. Um, Side note, did you guys ever see Henry Thomas's audition tape for E.T.? It's like the cutest thing. Hit it!
Well, as you know, I am from the government. I'm part of the United States government, and I am empowered to take that alien with me.
But you can't take him away. He's mine.
Well, but the government is bigger than you are, Elliot. And I have all the authority to take him, and I gotta tell you, I'm gonna take him.
You can't take him.
Well, I'm afraid I have to, son.
You can't take him away. He's mine.
But it's not my choice. The president asked me to come here and get him.
I don't care what the president says. He's my best friend. And you can't take him away.
Well, it's real possible, Elliot, that he'll come back, and you can have him again. But we just want to talk to him and see where it came from and try to find out about other planets. And he probably is the key to a lot of things that we have to know.
But how do I know you're going to bring him back?
Well, I'll tell you what. If you let me talk to him for 5 minutes, I'll tell my boss that you can keep him. Would that be okay with you, if I could just talk to him for 5 minutes? Would you feel better then? Would you be happy if you could keep him if all I had to do was talk to him for 5 minutes? That might make your whole day, huh? Might make your whole life, huh? And then he'd be your friend forever, and I wouldn't take him away. Okay, Elliot.
Okay, kid, you got the job.
See, that was more interesting than this movie. Oh, last but not least, well, last, because I don't want to talk about this movie anymore. Pam Grier is in this movie, you guys. Okay, look. So, I'm very upset. So, Pam Grier is in it, and she plays one of these, there's like these people who know the secrets of the Pet Sematary, and they need to make sure that nothing happens to the Pet Sematary, because evil will, happen. So, like, they're like these guardians and councils or something, which is someone at the Pet Cemetery. Is someone there every night watching this damn thing? Like, they can't build like a fence going around it. Like, I don't understand why they just don't build a wall. When we need to build a wall, we don't. So, Pam Grier's character, who, by the way, I think she's like the mail lady in the town. But first of all, there's this scene where it's like nighttime and she's getting mail. Like, I guess she just got home. Like, she's getting mail out of a mailbox and stuff. Like, is she just getting home from her route? How big is this town? Like, she's still working. It's I don't know. It's weird. All right. So anyway, she goes home and she gets attacked by Timmy's dog. But they don't show her getting attacked, right? Like, there's a shot outside her house, and then you just hear the commotion that's going on inside. So you're like, oh, okay, she's about to die. But then this council's having a meeting, and they're all like, where's Pam Grier's character? I don't remember her name. They're like, where is she? She's late. And then she comes in, and like, this side of her face, is like all scratched up and beat up. And she comes in and she's like, ooh, I got attacked by Hendrix's dog. But they don't show it, right? And it's the same night, I think, right? So, did she mend to like her own like wounds? That's it, right? Did she go to the hospital? Like, who fixed her up? Like, she's all sewn up. There's no blood dripping, so she's fine. But how do you become fine right after a dog attack, who's a zombie. And so they don't explain that. Okay. And then later on, when they all like, okay, we're all gonna like go kill the evil, ready, set, go. And they all go into different directions. She's in like this barn or something, or I don't know, some building. And she has this shotgun, and she turns around, and then she's dead. Damn, they didn't give her like a fight scene. She couldn't like shoot and jump off like the ceiling and do backflips and, you know, hurricane kicks, like nothing. They gave Pam Grier nothing to do in this movie except be a black lady and die. Like she kept getting beat up in this movie. Why Pam Grier? Why? Justice for Pam Grier, because y'all, come on now, the disrespect. All right, so y'all already know. Like I'm not. This movie is getting none of my shots. Like for real. Oop! Bumped into the microphone. I'm so mad. All right, you guys. Cheers. I may have to speed this up because I'm drinking all these shots. Because fuck you. Yeah, ooh. That was, if you heard a burp, that was not me with the dog. And she wasn't even drinking. All right, y'all, so look. What y'all think of Pet Sematary Bloodline? Stupid. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Are you going to watch the movie? Did you watch the movie? Did you watch E.T.? Let's talk about E.T. instead. Yeah, let me know in the comments what you think and what you thought. And please like this video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if I'm alive. I'm going to see you guys in the next episode. So, TTFN.